Hello, hello, hello. I'm Alucard Night Raven. Welcome to my channel, and welcome to my next crossover review. Today we're looking at the Transformers crossover with Universal Monsters, Frankenstein, and they did a Frankenstein's monster called Frankentron. And this is really cool. I think they picked a pretty good mold for this. It is a remold of Impactor from Siege Line. I think it works. This also gives me hope that we will see more Universal Monster crossovers because I love Draculus. Absolutely loved it. This one, another great one in my personal opinion. I think they could take Weird Wolf and turn him into a Wolfman. I think that's my ideal one. They could take... shoot. Trying to think of a really good one. Skull Cruncher, possibly Creature from the Black Lagoon. I mean, maybe that would work. I think. Not would have to think of a really good one for the Mummy, you know. But I am so happy to see that they did another one, and the way they did this works real well. Personally, I think that one of the other headmasters would have been a better choice, honestly. But this still works because the one I'm thinking of, I'm forgetting his name, but he was the Autobot green tank thing. Why am I forgetting it? I don't know why I'm so bad with names lately. I do want to say thank you for my previous review, the comment that it was Toy Hacks I was thinking of. I don't know why that didn't come to me, but I do want to say thank you for mentioning that. I really appreciate it. Like I said, sometimes names just do not come to me, but let's take a look at our packaging. And they did this packaging similar to how they did Draculus. So got great image of Frankentron on the front there. Frankenstein Transformers 23 Universal Monsters. Frankentron, who of course is a Decepticon. Got Frankenstein on the side there. The head of the monster. On the back, our product shots. We'll get more into that in a little bit. Our warning. On this side, that VHS tape look. Frankenstein, Frankentron, Universal Monsters, Decepticon symbol looks. I just love the fact they did that with this and Draculus. It works. On the bottom, our barcode, bunch of other words and stuff. On the top, Transformers. Love the little lightning bolts. And this, just like with Draculus, comes out, and there's where he was. You can still see some of the... But his weapon was down here, or not the weapon. Well, actually, I think the weapon was... The weapon was somewhere in here, and then I think this is where the effect part was. But I do love that they do this. This is so cool that they do this. But that is it for the packaging. And this is one of the packagings that I do keep. And let's take a look at Frankentron. And here he is, a tank with this this piece. And you can plug this in two different ways. Like, I've got it plugged in this way. Or the instructions also show that if you pull it out, it's got this little piece. And if you plug that on, you can have it stick out a little more like that. If you swap it around, try and there we go, and it could sit more like that. So yeah, and then the unfortunate part with that route is it doesn't sit in fully. And when you use these two, you want to make sure that this is going to be under here, because otherwise it's not going to fit. So you want this down when you go in like this. Whoops. Of course, make sure everything stays plugged in. And it depends on how you want to do it, but I do like this. It is a good mold. I think it works. Got a Decepticon symbol on the top there. Got these different greens here, and he is asymmetrical. I love that. It works out well. He should be asymmetrical, looking like he was put together with different parts from other robots. Turret can rotate, so really happy about that. Here he is from the back. He's just the same tank. Whoops. Don't do that either. So be careful on how hard you push some of these around. Whoop. And this got out. We don't want that like that. We want it like this. There we go. I'm pushing too hard. So forgive me for some of my clumsiness here. I don't know what's going on here. There we go. So it is a good mold. It is still a very nice mold. I think it's a pretty good choice. I still think there's a couple others that would have been a better choice, in my personal opinion. But still, I love that we're still getting the Universal Monsters. It does come with the blast effect, which is just this purple blast effect. And I have no idea what this is for. I wish I knew, but you can plug it on. There is a post hole at the end here, and it's just going to plug on like that. And there it is. You could also swap it around, have it more like that. You know, it just all depends on how you want it to look. But still, very cool. I don't think we can. Oh my, yeah, we can. We can, kind of. You can go a few different ways with it. So again, completely up to you on how you wish to have that. So we'll take that off for now. He does roll. Not too bad on these little tiny wheels. Still works pretty well. And yeah, I mean, besides the color and slight changes to the mold, it's Impactor's mold. I do like the large Decepticon insignias on the sides of the treads here. I think that works really well. Got some green on that, but yeah, very cool, in my personal opinion. So let's transform him. And we're going to remove this. Whoops. Pull that out. And now I'm going to rotate these out. And they just tab in. There's large tabs here that tab into the sides of these. And what we're going to do here is we're going to rotate them around. And they sort of soft click in. Then we can rotate those and bring out the toes. So same thing here. Rotate it around until we get it where we need it. Rotate this in. Bring out the toe. And there's that. Now we'll rotate the waist down, separate the legs, and that's the legs all done. Now for this, we're going to bring this up like this. Untab the arms. And we can rotate the arms out. Same thing here. Rotate the arms out. Then bring the chest down, tilt tabs in, and then we can bring the arms down until they stop. Then we'll rotate the hands out, and rotate at the bicep swivel. So same thing here, rotate the hands out, rotate at the bicep swivel. And we'll finish rotating that out. Open up the back here, so just like this, and bring out the head and then close that back up, and that's going to click over and help keep it in one spot. And we'll rotate the head, and there we have Frankentron in his robot mode, and he looks good. I like it. I like it a lot. Said there were better choices for what they could have used, in my personal opinion, but I think this works for the route they went with it. Wish I could remember the name of the one I'm thinking of. Not Chrome Dome. I'm not thinking of it, but let's take a good look at that head. Very Frankenstein monster head. Absolutely love it. Love the little neck bolts that are on there. So glad they did that. It's got his red eyes. Asymmetrical chest. You can see like it's just different parts that are put together on him. Got his arms. I love the fact that they molded his hands so they're straight out. Like, you can have that asymmetrical thighs. You know, just making it look like a bunch of different parts were used to bring this guy together, and I am here for it. I absolutely love it. There we go. Trying to get everything straightened out here. But lower legs, which I wish would have continued the asymmetrical parts of it in some way, but still not bad. Not bad. For his... Come on, stay. So now for his articulation, head is on a ball joint. It can rotate all the way around. Can't really look up or down. It's a very limited ball joint, unfortunately. Arms come up that far. Of course, if you use that, you can bring it up even further, but it's really more that. Do full rotation. Bicep swivel. 90 for the elbows. Nothing at the fists except for the in and out. So there's only that. We've got waist. Well, waist is more up here rather than down here. So there's midriff. Legs. Kick forward that far. Kick back that far. Full Van Damme. No thigh, but above the knee. Around 90 for the knee, kind of. You can move the toes up and down, and the feet can move in that much, and then you can also move them out that much. So not bad on posability. Could have been worse. Have seen worse. But yeah. And then this bit. So they show it like you could put it in his arm here. Plug this here. You could plug it on the back here. So there's all different kinds of movements for him. I'm not sure how exactly I'm going to do it quite yet. I mean, you could even plug it on that. So you do have different positions. Like, I mean, really? Me, I don't know. I'm maybe this. Maybe. Well, no, that's not big enough. You could have it like that. Like, it's really up to you, but like, let's say you want to go here with it. You can still fit on the blast effect. Position his arms just right, and there we go. It's not bad at all, personally. Like I said, I'm still trying to think of the name of the one. Chrome Dome, Brainstorm, Hardhead. I think Hardhead. No, it's the green tank headmaster. I don't know why I can't think of his name. Personally, I thought that might have been a better choice, but I think they did pretty good choice with this one. I do hope to see more Universal monsters. Like I said, I want to see Wolfman, Creature from Black Lagoon, The Mummy. I don't know who else there would be. Maybe maybe Bride of Frankenstein. You know, Invisible Man wouldn't work unless they did like all translucent plastic, which would end up being so brittle after a couple of years. That's the unfortunate part of that. Like, I would be so afraid of touching that after like a year and a half, 2 years being on the shelf. Unless they found a way that fixes the plastic where the translucent plastic does not turn so easily brittle. It is unfortunately a fact of plastics at the moment. So yeah, so that is going to be it for me. I got mine off of Amazon. I'd really, really hoped that I would have gotten him before Halloween. It would have just made so much more sense for him to ship before Halloween. That wasn't the case. I would have loved to have done a Halloween special of this guy. Like, would have been absolutely perfect to do a Halloween special of this guy, but it is what it is. Not really much I can do. I didn't get it until earlier this month, and I've had a lot going on before I could finally get to a review of him. So, yeah. So check Amazon. I think Big Bad Toy Store might have it. I think Hasbro Pulse is sold out. I don't know for sure. I haven't checked there since he went up for pre-order originally. But he is available online, and just try to avoid those horrible scalper prices. Again, scalpers always the worst of the worst in any collector's community. Most horrible people. I'm trying to find the Star Toys third-party Blitzwing at a decent price, and scalper prices I'm not liking very much. So yeah. So that is going to be it for me. As always, I want to say thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all later.